So let me tell you about the second time that I found a missing kid while doing my job as a maintenance guy. I got to warn you though, it doesn't end as happily as the first story. So it starts out the same. It was many years ago. I was at a different company, and first thing we do that morning is we always pick up trash. So I got on my golf cart, got my trash pickers, and I'm driving around and picking up trash. I happened to look across the parking lot between two buildings. I saw something kind of run by, and it just didn't look right. So let me go see what the hell that was. Behind those two buildings, it's just an open field. And so I drive across the parking lot, going between them two buildings, and I look and I see a child just getting it just hard as he can get it across this field. Well, I had to go chase him down because, one, mom and dad's not around anywhere, okay? Number two, he ain't wearing nothing but a pair of shorts. He ain't got no shoes. He ain't got no shirt. And I'm wearing a coat. So, it's wintertime. It's cold. The kid needs to be bundled up. So I go chasing him down. He stops at the street to look both ways. And I call for him, "Hey, buddy, where's mom and dad?" And he's like, "Oh, mom's asleep. But she lets me go over here to this playground over here. And that's where I was headed to go play while she's sleeping. I figured she would, when she woke up, I'd come home." And I was like, "Okay. I'm concerned that you're not wearing a coat, buddy. It's cold out here. Where's your coat?" He said, "I didn't think about it. I'll go home if I get cold." I was like, "Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you put my coat on?" I took my coat off, gave it to him. I said, "Why don't you put my coat on and hop on here? And I'll take you back home, and you can wake up your mom, and that way she can help you find your coat and shoes and all that kind of stuff." He said, "Okay." So he put my coat on. He got on the golf cart. I called my boss. I was like, I don't know this kid, so I didn't either. So I drove the kid, and I was like, "Hey, which house is yours? Which apartment you live in?" And we're driving by, and he's like, I really don't know." And I was like, "Do you know your address?" He's older than the other kid. He can talk, but he gave me his name, but he didn't know his address or anything like that. So I took him to the leasing office, and when I got to the leasing office, they called the police show up, and they got his name. They had to use context clues to find out who he is because he didn't know last names of anybody. He didn't know his mom's last name or anything like that. The cops found out where he was at. But problem is, since the police came out, I guess it's their protocol or whatever, they called social services. And when social services went out there to the apartment, once they found out where he actually lived, they took the kid away. So I don't know I doubt that's their protocol. I mean, the mom was asleep and the kid ran out, But I don't know if maybe they found something in the apartment that wasn't quite right, And anyway, they took the little boy, and that's the last I heard of it. I think about him sometimes. I hope he's doing well. So anyways, if you enjoy stories like this, I guess stay tuned for the next one.